Hi there. Today we're having a lesson in leadership. Proverbs 10 verse 26, as vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so is a sluggard to those who send him. If we're talking leadership, we're in the arena of authority, and we're in the place of mission and vision and goals and assignments and responsibility. If you're a leader, the buck stops with you. If you give an assignment to someone who is lazy, it reflects on you. It will leave a bitter taste in your mouth as though you've swallowed vinegar, like the proverb says. It might even make you see red, like you've had smoke blown in your eyes, like the proverb says. Shared responsibility, that's what takes place when you give somebody an assignment. Shared responsibility means that your authority and your credibility is placed in the hands of someone else. You bring somebody into your arena of authority and credibility. Now, don't allow someone to trade on your credibility if they're unworthy, especially if they're lazy. Your business, your church, your family, your world, your life, your career, your arena in which you operate is too important to be left in the hands of a sluggard. The proverb mentions the sluggard. Consider the slug. It's not going to win any races. Unlike the snail, it has no interest in building a home. So it has no prospects, no industry, no direction. The slug isn't going anywhere. So who would employ a sluggard? Who would employ somebody without any industry or initiative or creativity or momentum in their life? Before we get there, let's not assume that somebody is lazy. If a task is left undone, you need to first of all ask why. Perhaps they're untrained. Perhaps they're unwell physically or psychologically. Perhaps there's trouble on the home front and they're distracted. Perhaps they don't have the tools necessary to do what you've asked. Have they been trained? Have they been tested in small things? Have you been clear in your instructions? If, after all of this has been taken into account, after all of this has been considered, if after all of this you conclude that, yes, indeed they are lazy, then Jesus gives you a rule to follow. He says, take what you've given him and put it into the hands of someone who has proven that they can handle the pressure. Then release that person. Terminate their employment in the hope that this will be the necessary lesson to wake them up to what is needed in their lives, what is needed in their lives to be able to compete in the marketplace or to be able to make something of themselves in the home front. Just a wake-up call. Yeah. Sometimes we give responsibility in the hope that it will bring out the best in a person. We'll do this with our children. Parents aren't avoiding washing the dishes or cleaning the bedroom when they give their children tasks and chores. They're shaping character and preparing them for a successful future. We shouldn't be soft in this department. Train a child in the way they should go. Should you neglect discipline, you're handing your children over to a harsh, uncaring, judgmental world who will be brutal in their discipline. You think you're being loving when in fact you're only being sentimental. Parents are in the best position to homogenize all aspects of a child's personality into a productive approach to life. Now, give them a sense of purpose. Clarify their identity in the way that you speak and play with them. Don't let them get away with lying. Don't let them blow smoke in your eyes. Don't let them get away with anything that puts a bitter taste in your mouth. And never allow them to get away with laziness. The goal of this proverb is to alert us to our need for application. We are not slugs. We will not get away with a sluggish approach to life. We must make the best use of the time that has been granted us. Otherwise, we'll grow old and have nothing to show for our lives. So come on now. Are you going to do it? Are you going to do it? God calls you to rise up and do something with your life, to get off your seat and make a difference in the world around you. You can begin doing that right now. God bless you. We'll see you soon for more wisdom out of this wonderful book of Proverbs.